Welcome back to another video. It's Abaji again, and I am at Fonyi. Fonyi is in Western region, right?
Yeah.
Western region. And the reason why I'm here is I come to see my one of my friends, and they are doing banana farming, papaya farming. They also do plantain. You do plantain, right?
Yeah.
And one of the new things that they started, not new, but they've also started poultry farming that we're also going to talk about. We are trying to reach out to many people who are doing entrepreneurship so that you people who are watching this channel will know how to get into these things. How do you get started, and also what are the difficulties that people face, so that the people who are watching will be able to know how to get your way into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Bakari here, Bakari Jambe, a friend of mine, so we'll allow him to talk and then tell us how they get started, how they are up to this level. Bakari.
Hello viewers, my name is Bakari S. Jame, an entrepreneur. We have started this business since 2016. We started first at poultry sector, and now we also ventured into banana plantation.
So can you tell people why you're doing this?
Well, at first I was a student doing accounting at Grace Institute of Professional Accounting. Yeah, but I see it like that. I and my brother see it like that. We all cannot go just venture into accounting sector or office work. So he deemed it like this. Why not we try on a business sector? At first, before we even start this, he started with cafe. He started with running an internet cafe, which immediately I was running that, that what didn't went well.
Okay.
So we tried to venture into another sector. Say now let's try and go into agricultural sector and see.
Before we get there, the internet, why was it not working? Is it because of the new mobile internet or what?
So that was one of it. Because then the much revenue we have is coming from in the wireless sector.
Okay.
And when this internet smartphone started to pop in, it started to drop.
Okay.
The PCs are not working well. It's only that printing and photocopying that was working well.
Okay.
So at the end, you were working at a loss.
Oh, I understand. So a lot of mobile users were not coming for that internet services.
Yeah.
Okay, so after
only
that,
few that will come in with like downloading apps, and that will take even an hour.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So then you get into farming.
Yeah, then we got into farming around 2016. And we set up one building. We built one building, started with broilers, and one batch. When we are done with that was not that much successful due to several difficulties. Then we tried, no, we will never give up. Let's go into layers and see. Might be that will work for us. And we did the first batch. Now we are in our second batch of layers.
Yes, okay. Yeah. So broilers, what do you mean by broilers?
Broilers are the ones that are reared for meat.
Oh, the chickens that you reared and kill them for meat.
Yeah.
Okay, those ones don't lay eggs.
No, those ones didn't lay eggs.
And how long will it take from being a small chick all the way to
for broilers, their maturity starts at 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, some start even selling at 6 weeks, but they will carry different weights due to how you rear them and the environment they are in. So some will take 7 weeks, 8 weeks. I have seen it some even 9 weeks.
Okay. So depending on how much you take care of them, that determines how fast they can grow.
Yeah, and they goes with how you sell at how they weigh.
Okay.
Yeah, most often here you have about, like the one imported you have about 1.5 kilo or less, even less. And here some even do reared birds that will even weigh around 2.5, 2 kilo.
Okay, even heavier than the one that you import.
Yeah, so
I see. And even with that 6 weeks of age,
yeah,
it can be
even at that 6 weeks, it can depend on, like I said, your environment, how you manage with them, and how you give feed with them. The quality of the feed too matters a lot.
Okay, understand. Yeah. So after broilers, what did you do?
And after broilers, we ventured into layers.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was around 2017 to 2018. Yeah, we started laying. We started with layers.
Okay.
And that we started with 1,200 bahts.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that one we sell that around last year 2017. Last year around 2019, around September.
So you ready for about 1 year, 6 months?
1 year, yeah, 1 year, 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah,
Okay, but I understand if it is a layer, you sell the eggs, right? But you said you are selling the chicks themselves.
For broilers?
Yeah, no, I mean the layers.
Yeah, there's a certain time, they have a lifespan,
Mhm.
and when they reach that, the best thing is for you to sell it, or
Okay.
else you will just grind them without making much profit,
I
or
get it.
even no profit at all.
Okay.
So they have reached their maturity level. That's why we deem it like now it is done. We must
To sell it.
sell them and bring new birds again.
Okay, so it's like if you bring them, they'll be laying egg for several
Yeah.
weeks, several months.
No, they can be laying even like up to 1 year plus. Yeah, but after as you have to put into consideration all your costs you are putting into.
Yeah.
So if you see it like that, for now what they are making is not even
Profitable.
profitable, or I'm just having my cost out of it. It's better you go in and bring new ones and you sell that one.
Okay, so it's like the strategy is if you buy them when they become new adults, they'll be eating. While they're eating, drinking, they are laying eggs.
Yeah.
So the more they eat, the more they lay eggs.
Yeah.
So like if you are giving them food and they're not laying that much egg, that will give you profit. So that's the time that you will start selling them and bringing new ones.
Yeah, and they have a scale. At start, they will start from low, like around 20% upward, and when they are at their 30 weeks, they will be at their peak of laying.
Okay.
So that peak of laying, they will be standard there, with considering all the factors are remaining constant.
Okay.
They will be standing there for a while, and after a short time, like they will start to drop again as they are getting older. They will start to drop again. So that you have to be mindful of that. There will be a certain time you have to watch out and sell out, or else you will be working at a loss.
Okay, so you said the factors as long as factors remain the same. What are the factors?
Like what I'm saying, the factors will be like the food, the feed.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a good ventilation, that matters too. Like here, they must have both sides. Like the house should be built east-west.
Okay.
The structure should be built like that in a
Depending on
triangular
how
form.
wind is blowing.
Yeah. So the sides, the northern part and the eastern part and the southern part should be where the wind be blowing through.
Okay.
So if they don't have much ventilation system, like it will not be much profitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like the birds will not be comfortable.
Yeah, the birds will not be comfortable and they will not be much productive. So that will determine to their production system and their level of production and even the lifespan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. So but if I want to start, what advice can you give me as a new entrepreneur?
Want to venture into poultry or banana plantation?
If I want to venture into poultry, what will you advise me to? Like what is the most important thing I need to look into before getting into it?
First, you have to link to the farmers, or even those dealing with those within the system. And there are many things you need to know first before venturing into the business.
Okay.
You need to put all the factors into consideration, not just that finding out that this guy is making profit, making money from the business, just rushing. You need to go in and you have to be experienced with it at least a bit, or you have somebody who is experienced with that sector.
Okay.
And you put him aside, or you bring him to your company or your poultry sector, and that will lead in. You will fall in. As time goes, you learn from him.
Okay.
Because the birds are very sensitive. It's life.
Yeah.
You are dealing with life.
Yeah.
So wherever life is, it matters a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be very careful with their monitoring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like in the Gambia, if I want to buy chicks, is it available here?
Chicks are available here, but most often they are being imported here, even though.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there are some are having hatchery machines, but very limited.
Very limited. So if you want to go in for
I
large
don't know a person yet who is making hatchery.
in the Gambia.
There was this one, Impasse, but I think they are not working now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like the closest will be importing them from Senegal.
Yeah.
or
For our
from
first
different
batch of broilers, we bought it from Impasse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's from their hatchery. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like talking to your brother Lamin. I understand that the first time he was doing layers, he brought the small chicks.
Yeah.
But this one that are here right now, he brought the big ones. So what are the differences? Why would you not want to go in for the small chicks?
Like you see, right now we have a cage system here. it will be better we bring cage system, as we are having cage system, it will be better we bring birds that are up the lane, that are about to lay.
Okay.
For that one, we will not be incurring, we will not be spending time on how to rearing stuff.
Okay.
And rearing too is a vital point, because that will determine their health status.
Okay.
At rearing stage, as even a human being, at start, if you don't have much, that's why they are given vaccination to children and other stuff.
Yeah.
So for them to have built immune system in them, that will be resistant to other stuff.
I get it.
So at birds too are the same.
Yeah.
So, and here the environment and the technology is not that much. The technology is not much available. Yeah, we just started and we are not that vast into it like that. So those guys we bought from are very much into that sector, and they know how everything should be done. Because even before hatchery, there are vaccinations you have to be taken, and immediately after that, take care. And they are very risky at that stage when they are chicks. It's a very critical stage. So we deem it like we have a cage system. We can take those from that are about to lay and just put it straight. Yeah, and they will just within a week or even days they start laying. This one we brought, they have already started laying.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's advisable we bring them like they are 1 week to laying. We bring them, and they say or else stress may affect their production system.
I understand. Yeah. So how about the feeding too? They are available, like the feeds are available in the country here.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. For now, the feed is available here. At start, we were buying from different places. We started buying from this buttress. Those guys are bringing in Senegalese feed, and there will be certain times there will be difficulties of the vehicle as is at the ferry terminal. It's not crossing a lot of stuff. So there's certain that we even went out of feed. So we have to go from these retail sellers and buy in kilos. So we didn't know. Let's change it. We change it to Holland, and the same thing. Holland too. You have a certain time they will be run out of feed. And so now, there's this farm, Holland. That's where we bought our feed from. And they have been here for now like 2 to 3 years.
And they've been supplying constantly without any issue.
No, for that one, alhamdulillah, they have been supplying constantly.
Okay. All right. So, Joe, you have anything to add to that? I have a cameraman here, so I think he's also interested in poultry. So let us invite him to join this interview. But he's a tall one, so I'll have to be like this so that I can meet his side. Or he comes a little bit down to our level.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so hello viewers. I am Chairman Abdurrahman Chow. So I just have a follow-up question. Like you said, he was in accounting before venturing into poultry and farming as well. So I would like to believe at some point he had to learn how to go about this. So was it more of a try and error, or did you have any particular training or someone to guide you on how to go about this? Most especially with the poultry, like you said, because it's sensitive. If you do anything wrong, everything can go wrong. The reason I ask this is, like you said, we want people to know how to get into this. Like in my case, I have no experience when it comes to poultry. So I want to know, someone who does not have any experience, zero experience, can I just suddenly, get into it? What do I need to know? Do I need to get any training at all?
Okay, thank you for asking that question. Yes, I did some training. Immediately before we start the production, I went on a training at Empas, Farato. We did a 1 month training there on poultry. And after that, I have some trainings on entrepreneurship. We attended one at this place, GCCI. When I say training on entrepreneurship, I attended one too. I think those were among the trainings I attended. And I once went to Ghana, specifically to poultry farms, to know how they are dealing with the birds and to learn from them as well. You cannot just rush in just asking the question. You must be familiar with them. You have to know how they do it, not just reading from the books or watching videos. You must go in deep and interact with them, because the birds is not just reading. You must interact with them. The more you interact with the birds, the more you know them better. They are just like human beings. As you are within them, you have to know some signs. You cannot just learn it from the book and say, this, and you sit there. As you are with them, From here, before I even start, at first, I and my uncle are the only one working on the farm specifically. Okay, yeah, my uncle also had a training practically. I was doing theoretical trainings, theoretical part. So like he will be the guy permanently with the birds. So he also went on in practical training at one farm behind Lamin, Kunkujan Jataya. He had a 1 month training on birds. He stayed there with them, interact with them, do stuff like everything they used to do normally a day. And like he get to know how the bird reacts and other stuff within a month, and that's after all that he started the business.
Nice.
Okay, and yeah, I also went to Ghana, and that's like when we did the first batch with umbrellas. We started the layer batch. Before that ends, I went to Ghana. Like Ghana also is among the countries in West Africa, is among the big countries that are venturing into the poultry sector, and they have huge farms there too. I went there and stayed like for a month with a farm, and they are doing both layers and broilers. I was with them like for a month, doing all practical stuff they are doing, medication, and how they control the bird, even their structures, how they are built, and all that stuff. And I get to ask them questions on things they are doing which are not available here, and that I can improve on here.
That is indeed so interesting, Bakari. I believe you have a vast knowledge in poultry, so we really thank you for your time. We really thank you for your time, for taking us through all of this, and I believe our viewers will definitely enjoy this, and people who also want to get into poultry. So it's possible for everyone. If he can do it, if others can do it, then you definitely can do it.
What is your name? You don't introduce yourself when we come.
I did, of course.
No.
You can replay it. I said my name is Charan Abdurrahman Chow.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you very
All
much.
right. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. So see you in another video. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.